Hi, when it comes to trending stories in the world of entertainment, you need an authentic platform to keep you updated.
That's where we come in with EP Xtra on EP Radio TV.
On EP Xtra, we bring you the most informative and interesting stories in the world of entertainment.
Coupled with the general public opinion on trending issues, we'll also bring you podcasts on social media.
A segment on EP Xtra which highlights on social media trends for the day. So join me, Kelvin Fnk.
And me, Irene Pax. With me, your hot gossip.
At this time, live on EP Radio TV Africa. Follow us on our various social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
EP Xtra, your infotainment hub.
Hi, when it comes to trending stories in the world of entertainment, you need an authentic platform to keep you updated.
That's where we come in with EP Xtra on EP Radio TV.
On EP Xtra, we bring you the most informative and interesting stories in the world of entertainment.
Coupled with the general public opinion on trending issues, we'll also bring you podcasts on social media.
A segment on EP Xtra which highlights on social media trends for the day. So join me, Kelvin Fnk.
And me, Irene Pax. With me, your hot gossip.
At this time, live on EP Radio TV Africa. Follow us on our various social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
EP Xtra, your infotainment hub.
Hi, when it comes to trending stories in the world of entertainment, you need an authentic platform to keep you updated.
That's where we come in with EP Xtra on EP Radio TV.
On EP Xtra, we bring you the most informative and interesting stories in the world of entertainment.
Coupled with the general public opinion on trending issues, we'll also bring you podcasts on social media.
A segment on EP Xtra which highlights on social media trends for the day. So join me, Kelvin Fnk.
And me, Irene Pax. With me, your hot gossip.
At this time, live on EP Radio TV Africa. Follow us on our various social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
EP Xtra, your infotainment hub.
Alright, so the weekend has officially started for majority of people all around the world, and I'm very sure that for you, you've had a great week so far. It's super great to be back in the studios of EP Radio TV with me, Kelvin Fnk, and the program is EP Xtra, bringing you trending stories in the world of entertainment that has been happening for the past couple of days now. Don't forget to follow us on our various social media handles, and let's get interactive. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can easily access us wherever you are all around the world. So basically, a lot of entertaining stories has been panning out in the past couple of days now. I'm just going to be bringing you some stories that I feel and I know that you find interesting. Firstly, I'll bring you an update on Ice Prince. So remember a couple of days ago, we brought a report on how Ice Prince was arrested, and now he's released, but he has something to say after his release. I'm sure you want to know what he has to say. And we'll also be talking about Big Brother Naija. I would say former superstar, but because she's still a star, Tega, who has come out to say that she's thinking of starting a relationship show, a program that is going to talk about marriage. So social media is not really digesting this down well with Tega. I'll bring you an update on that, and later on we'll bring you some updates in the current living condition in Ghana and how some celebrities are talking. They are basically sharing their opinions. One of such celebrities is King Promise, who has come out to say that the standard of living in Ghana has become super expensive. I'll bring you an update on what he has to say, and later on I'll be telling you why Kim Kardashian and her mom is trending. There is something between these two that is happening on social media. I have the details right here, and of course I'll bring you an update on the ongoing BB Naija. So basically, a lot of stories are packed out on today's EP Xtra with me, Kelvin Fnk. We're coming to you live from our studios here in Accra, Ghana. Follow us on our various social media handles, and let's get interactive. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can easily access us wherever you are all around the world. We'll go for a quick commercial break. When I come back, we'll bring you the stories in detail. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Sports Therapy. Sports Therapy is a sports and entertainment TV show that deals with previews and reviews from all sporting faculties, from football, basketball, tennis, and boxing. I won't be doing this alone because I have celebrity guests in the studios with me as we discuss their favorite teams and why they support those sporting faculties. This show is segmented into 3 different sections. The first segment delves deep into analysis of the sporting faculty for the day, after which we go to the streets to take the views of the people on their favorite teams and predictions. And we give results of the week just passed. The second segment has to do with a celebrity guest in Studio B.
So if we need a striker, I think we need someone else to replace Lacazette for us to get to where the game exactly is.
And the third segment has to do with the trivial games of knowledge.
Mayweather has stayed in the face of Boston, so I think he is the best.
Catch me live on this station from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. every Wednesday.
Hi, when it comes to trending stories in the world of entertainment, you need an authentic platform to keep you updated.
That's where we come in with EP Xtra on EP Radio TV.
On EP Extra, we bring you the most informative and interesting stories in the world of entertainment.
Coupled with the general public's opinion on trending issues, we also bring you podcasts on social media.
A segment on EP Extra which highlights on social media trends for the day. So join me, Kelvin Fnk,
And me, Irene Katz. With me, your hot gossip.
at this time live on EP Radio TV Africa. Follow us on our various social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
EP Extra, your infotainment hub.
Alright, you're welcome back. The program is EP Extra, and if you're just logging on, you logged on right on time. We are just about to kickstart, and we are coming to you live from our studios here in Accra, Ghana. Follow us on our various social media handles, and let's get interactive. Now, before I went for that commercial break, I was giving you some of the headlines of the stories we'll be talking about today. So basically, let me start off with some trending stories from Ghana. So few days ago on social media, it was reported that Stonebwoy is apparently having a collaboration with Chris Brown. But I think this is a story that a lot of people did not digest super well, because the fact of the story has literally come out to reveal that Stonebwoy is not having a collaboration with Chris Brown, but rather with Nigerian's finest singer, Praise. So remember Stonebwoy's therapy song, which of course is still trending on a lot of platforms today. He's actually having a remix. They are doing a remix for that particular song, and he's doing it with Nigerian's finest singer, Praise. So for those of you who might be thinking that, because when the story actually came out on social media, I was like, when I listened to the background video, I couldn't hear Chris Brown. The voice sounded familiar, but now that Stonebwoy has officially posted the video, there is a video to that. I would want you to watch the video. But before that, mind you that this story came up a couple of days ago, where a lot of people are saying that Stonebwoy is reportedly having a remix with Chris Brown. But no. Let's bring it down. Let's calm down. You know that Praise and Stonebwoy has this bond. They've both featured each other on a couple of songs, and I think it's a good selection for Stonebwoy to pick Praise to have a remix of the song Therapy. So there's a video he posted on social media not too long. I would want you to watch this video. I'll be right back.
Don't know.
That shit felt like therapy. I love the way you lie to me. That shit feels like therapy. Ooh.
Listen. Don't know.
That shit felt like therapy. I love the way you lie to me. That shit feels like therapy. Ooh. You still do freaking things. I still wanna do nasty things. Cause nothing matters anymore. Girl, don't gotta put me through stress. Baby, come check me for the makeup. Put it on.
Listen.
I love the way you lied to me.
Don't know.
That shit felt like therapy. I love the way you lied to me. That shit feels like therapy. Ooh. You still do freaking things.
So that was Stonebwoy and Praise in that video. So it is clear, seeing is believing. I be So now maybe Chris Brown. In as much as if you literally hear the song without seeing the visuals, you might actually think it's Stonebwoy and Chris Brown. But Mona, relax. Nigeria will get fine voice too. And Praise, of course, is doing justice to Stonebwoy's Therapy. We are hoping to see the release of the Therapy songs pretty soon, and we know it's going to be a great collaboration between these two, because years back those two have been, you know, featuring each other back to back on their songs, and we are super sure that if Praise and Stonebwoy is involved, then we are expecting something interesting. Now, away from that, let's move into something else in Ghana. If you're in Ghana, I shouldn't say much about the current state of high cost of living in Ghana, and it is not only the regular Ghanaians that are feeling this heat. Even the celebrities themselves are feeling the heat. Like this one, they touch everybody woto. Everybody they collect on their own level. So in the most recent interview, King Promise has come out to reveal that it has become super expensive. I will use the phrase super because he even passed super. If another word is super for you, super, extremely expensive to live in Ghana. He was now comparing prices to stuffs he used to purchase years back. He's now saying that stuff he purchased for 4,000 there, 3,000, 13,000. Now the cost of stuff he usually purchased then has not only doubled, but it don't even pass a 5 pole. It don't pass 5 pole. Like it has become times 5. But King Promise is not the only one who has come out to, you know, share his opinion about the high standard of living in Ghana. My colleague Irene Parks went into the streets a couple of minutes ago to interact with a cross-section of the Ghanaian public to share their opinion on what they think about the current state of living. But before we bring you that video, there's a video to King Promise actually indicating that it has become super expensive to live in Ghana. I would want you to watch this video. I'll be right back.
He says, you know what I mean, like in less than 6 months. It's a madness. Ghana is expensive. I mean, no one can lie, bro. Like things I used to pay for maybe like 12,000, 13,000, 14,000. Now it's like 24,000. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Like in less than 6 months. It's a madness. Make any sense. You know what I mean? Like in less than 6 months. It's a madness. Ghana is expensive.
So basically, now that the celebrities are talking, I'm super sure the general public, the regular Ghanaian or the regular, you know, citizen have something to say. That is the major reason my colleague Irene Parks went into the streets of Ghana to ask the cross-section of the Ghanaian public what they think about the recent and the price. In fact, make her reserve my comment. Over to you, Irene Parks.
Hello, my name is Irene Parks. So today's question is, how are people going through the rising cost of living in the country? So let's move and ask them.
As a Christian, we don't live in the economy of the world. We rather live in the economy of heaven. So no matter how things are, things will go forward, things will rise. It is a call for concern, but knowing that we have God, I have no problem.
This hardship there is very hard. When we come to work, nobody comes. Someone wants to do her nails, but because of money, there's no money in the system, so she can't come. She'll come and ask, how much is this? When I do this, how much? But when you mention the money, she said, okay, I'm going, I'll come back. She will never come. It's very hard in this system. The system has jammed.
Oh, the economy is too bad nowadays. But I can say that opposition people too are bragging against it because of the dollar, that made the economy become so bad in the system. Yeah, everything is increasing every day in out, and because of the dollar, I can say that we can't even buy our parcel. If you go to town, that what we are selling formerly maybe 50 Ghana, now it's about 100 Ghana now. System is too bad. So if the government can do something small about it so that the dollar can come down small for us, we'll be more happy with it.
Bonjour à chacun, chacune. Pour vivre le pays, également, sûrement c'est un peu dur, mais il faut, si vous avez un peu du travail, donc prenez soin de votre travail et débrouiller et faire le travail proprement dit pour pouvoir gagner. Mais le pays est un peu tellement dur, mais on essaie de débrouiller quand même. Et par la grâce de Dieu, tu iras bien.
Seriously, the rising cost of living is very hard because now the job come down. The job no they come. The one they come small. They see people bring it. I don't know come to pick it back. Everything can rise up. Even the threads, steel, lining, everything. It come. Every say times 3. So now they work very hard. Seriously, very hard.
Nema koso they say the nema more thing because first near twadie nema near to ha say no. Ya de ba say hwenko obo mo price kwa mo face bia osisi om ento de ba pe no mo so ato aso na mo ko circle na ma kudan to to bibia ba kura hwenko na say kura la be kokuro ba le me ton so kura say do 50 pesos enti nema no mu de mo ya yi pa because first touch ani e to no 15 cedi say ko matum na wo charge om so a mo face bia osisi om to bi be ye wa say na wo be charge no no so di kokuro no ato aso kokuro no agoye ti nema de e facing difficult to apa. Facing difficult.
For now, things are bad for us. So we don't have any work to do. We're just here sitting down and watching TV, and that's it.
Things are very, very, very difficult. Many people are complaining about hardship. The most important thing is that I think the government should rather, sit down and then think about rising cost of living, more especially the renting aspect. Every now and then, landlords or landladies, they are increasing their rent fees and so many things, and it is increasing the hardship. Because in Pokwasi here, we used to rent a room 80 cedis, 100 cedis. Now it's almost 150, which is very, very, very hard. These are not new buildings, whereby you say that because of cement costs and other stuff, you have to also increase the prices. But here and there, always they are increasing prices. Prices of goods are increasing all the time. So many things. In fact, it's killing us. It's killing us. But here's the case: when you say something, they will say you are doing politics. Because of that, many people are shying away from talking the truth. Yeah. If you are MPP, NDC, you have to speak truth to power. You have to let people know that we are all facing the hardship. So the government should do something instead of us, backing the government. Instead of them letting them know that the people, we are rather suffering because they are in their cars, they are enjoying life, and we are rather suffering. But when it comes to voting, we have to go and stand the scorching sun to vote for them. So they have to also think about us.
It's not easy. It's very, very, very terrible. Cost of living is unbearable. Rent, TNT, transport. In fact, we are really suffering. It's hitting us very, very hard. Interest rates at banks are very high. If you go for any facility to, 10 or so around, it's not easy. So at least those things will be looked at very well. I think it will give us a little bit of reliefs. If the government can make sure that interest rate is down, so that Ghanaians can go about their normal businesses. Import duties are so high that we don't produce anything in Ghana here. Everything is being imported. If cost of importation is very high, the cost of goods will definitely go high. And foodstuffs is not easy to buy. You cannot take 2-3 meals a day. You have to take at least one. If you try taking 2-3, within 15th of the month, you realize that all your salary or whatever you have is being depleted. So you realize that we are really suffering. We are really suffering. If something can be done, we will be happy about it. Yeah.
Well, to me, I'll talk about fuel. It's not easy. The increment of fuel is killing us. Because at first, the amount of fuel I used to work before the end of the day has rise totally. It has totally jammed. The percentage has totally jammed. So you can work the whole day, and if you don't take care, you won't even get the full money. You see, the prices are the same. According the passenger prices are the same, but the fuel increments normally goes high. So that is myself. But I don't know what someone who is feeling. Okay, so that is the short thing I can say.
Okay, so this is what the people are saying. I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my name is Irene.
So basically, the public's opinion on the high rate of living in Ghana explains it all. Even the Frenchman has something to say, in as much as I'll go and rewind back and listen to what the French guy has to say. But basically, if you're in Ghana, you can testify to the fact that the cost of living in Ghana now is super on the high. And I was even informed that from Monday, the prices of stocks are going to shoot up. That means everybody for all your pocket where everybody keeps receiving woto in this country. But in as much as we are smiling about this, it's a very serious issue, and I think the government should do something about it. If not for anything, they should consider the citizens, the people who put them in power. They should think about them. But I mean, thank you very much, Aaron Parks, for that interactions with the cross section of the Ghanaian public. Now, away from that, let's move into something else. So remember a couple of days ago, we brought an update on how Ice Prince in Nigeria was arrested because he reportedly threatened a police. You see, it is so, I find it so surprising when, if it's a civilian having something to do with an officer, they take it to the very peak. The guy only threatened the police officer. He did not actually go ahead with his threats. You see the thing. But just for threatening the police personnel, he was arrested and charged, and he was bailed with over 500,000 naira. But the good news is the fact that Ice Prince is out of prison, and for the first time, he's come out to say something, just a statement. He said, "Freedom is priceless." That is it's a strong statement. If you never entered prison before, you no go understand. You don't go Ikoyi prison. They don't give out woto for there. Forget say you be popular person. But come on, we are super happy on the fact that he's out now. But what happened to Ice Prince is a conversation that is still trending in Nigeria. A lot of people are still talking. Is it that we don't have our rights anymore as civilians? Is it that the government are putting their powers, I'll put it in quotes, first in the picture before they consider the lives of the civilian? But we need to judge. But come on, let's be happy for the fact that Ice Prince is out, and he, of course, for the first time, he's come out to say something. We are hoping that as the day progresses, Ice Prince might be having, probably a radio or TV conversation, because a lot of people want to hear more from Ice Prince, not just this post he brought out saying that freedom is priceless. We know freedom is priceless. Those of us who never entered prison before, we know say freedom is priceless. If you don't go, you don't know. Now when you go, now you go take no. But we're happy on the fact that Ice Prince is out, and it's a debate that is still happening in Nigeria. The government needs reform. We'll see what pans out in the camp of Ice Prince in the coming days. So those are some of the trendy stories coming from Ghana and Nigeria. We'll go for a quick commercial, but when we come back, I'll get into my fun part of EP Xtra. That is the BB Niger saga. That is when I'll be talking about how people are giving Tega woto and what is happening in the house. But to make today's conversation super interesting, I have with me in the studio again, Evelyn something. So let's go for a quick commercial, because when I come back, I'll be giving you more updates about the BB Niger. I'll be right back.
Welcome to Sports Therapy. Sports Therapy is a sports and entertainment TV show that deals with previews and reviews from all sporting faculty, from football, basketball, tennis, and boxing. I won't be doing this alone, because I have celebrity guests in the studios with me as we discuss their favorite teams and why they support those sporting faculty. This show is segmented into 3 different sections. The first segment delves deep into analysis of the sporting faculty for the day, after which we go to the streets to take the views of the people on their favorite teams and predictions. And we give results of the week just passed. The second segment has to do with the celebrity guest in Studio B.
So if we need a striker, I think we need someone else to replace Lacazette for us to get to where the game exactly is.
And the third segment has to do with the trivial games of knowledge.
Mayweather has seen the face of Boston, so I think he is the best.
Catch me live on this station from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. every Wednesday.
Hi, when it comes to trending stories in the world of entertainment, you need an authentic platform to keep you updated.
That's where we come in with EP Xtra on EP Radio TV.
On EP Xtra, we bring you the most informative and interesting stories in the world of entertainment.
Coupled with the general public opinion on trending issues, we'll also bring you podcasts on social media.
A segment on EP Xtra which highlights on social media trends for the day. So join me, Kelvin Fnk.
And me, Aaron Pax. With me, your hot gossip.
at the stand live on EP Radio TV Africa. Follow us on our various social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
EP Xtra, your infotainment hub.
Welcome to Sports Therapy. Sports Therapy is a sports and entertainment TV show that deals with previews and reviews from all sporting faculties, from football, basketball, tennis, and boxing. I won't be doing this alone because I have celebrity guests in the studios with me as we discuss their favorite teams and why they support those sporting faculties. This show is segmented into 3 different sections. The first segment delves deep into analysis of the sporting faculty for the day, after which we go to the street to take the views of the people on their favorite teams and predictions. And we give results of the week just passed. The second segment has to do with the celebrity guest in Studio B.
So if we need a striker, I think we need someone else to replace Lacazette for us to get to where the game exactly is.
And the third segment has to do with the trivial games of knowledge.
Mayweather has seen the face of boxing, so I think he is the best.
Catch me live on this station from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. every Wednesday.
Hi, when it comes to trending stories in the world of entertainment, you need an authentic platform to keep you updated.
That's where we come in with EP Xtra on EP Radio TV.
On EP Extra, we bring you the most informative and interesting stories in the world of entertainment.
Coupled with the general public opinion on trending issues, we also bring you podcasts on social media.
A segment on EP Extra which highlights on social media trends for the day. So join me, Kelvin Fnk.
And me, Irene Pax. With me, your hot gossip
at the stand live on EP Radio TV Africa. Follow us on our various social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
EP Xtra, your infotainment hub.
Alright, you're welcome back. If you're just logging on, you've kind of missed a couple of stories already, but not to worry. You can have a replay of this particular EP Xtra Friday edition on our various social media handles. All you just have to do is to subscribe and of course turn on your notification. So before I went for that quick commercial break, I was talking about the fact that I'll be joined in the studio by Evelyn something Leo.
That's
as Ghana, let me greet you the way Ghanaians greet. Eti saying
hello.
Is that what you say? I thought you say after the year you say something else.
Boko.
We'll not teach people how to speak Ghana language for you. So it's great to have you back in the studios of EP Radio. How are you doing?
I'm great.
Your week has been amazing so far, right?
I'm doing great.
Awesome. So you know, whenever Evelyn is here, we're about to give you woto when it comes to BB Niger. Firstly, Evelyn, this girl is back in the news. Remember Tega from the previous edition, right? Tega when you do something with Beaumont.
I never forget.
So what is happening now is the fact that netizens are trolling Tega for saying that she wants to start a marriage show on how to keep a marriage. With the phrase, you are waiting
shocked, like keep
rage.
Before
we get into that conversation, let me just read to our viewers what Tega actually posted on social media that kept everybody talking, and they are still talking right now. So Tega said in a Twitter post, I should start a talk show about successful marriages and how to make it work, with an emoji of smile.
That's funny.
What do you think first?
Like coming from someone who went to do something Boma.
Something Boma. If you watch, you know.
I think she just want to trend.
She just want to trend.
Yeah, I feel maybe she's thinking her name is out. Nobody cares about her. Nobody is hearing about her.
I mean,
so she wants to be on the top list. That's why she's coming up with this, because she's not supposed to come up with something like this after what she did.
With Boma.
You know, it was frustrating. To her, it was frustrating. She was almost going into depression.
I mean, she actually went into depression.
She went into depression because she removed all her posts. She closed down her account.
Social media and all that.
I'm surprised. I'm shocked why she would bring something like this up again. Like the critics were so much. People were just hitting her for left.
They were giving her back to back.
Then they hit her the woman faints.
Well, I have some comments here I'm going to be reading to you. Right. And after that, I'll ask you if you feel these comments are harsh. Because, come on, at the end of the day, she's a human. Yeah, she needs to people have to have compassion on her. You get that thing. So, one of the comments that came out on social media after she posted what I read earlier on is that, so from toxic_manchi wrote, you where your own marriage get miscarriage because you no fit control the carriage of your. I'll leave that one for you to answer something.
Finish up.
No, I'm not. No, no, you can see it on your screen right now. So that was from toxic_munchi, and at Rabbit Bay wrote, yeah, please do. Boma should be part of the speakers, please. I want to check something. You know when Nigerians say, I want to see something. They get another mind behind that.
Trying to set fire.
They are trying to set fire. And the last comment I had here is coming from Eunice Bukum, who wrote, coming from someone whose marriage isn't working, go and make yours work first. With a hissy mouth. So do you think basically what netizens are doing to Tega right now, she deserves it?
Like, honestly speaking, it's uncalled for. Like, it's not worth it. Come on, we are all humans, and no one is above mistake. We all have our shortcomings.
So you believe it's the shortcoming?
Like, we all have our shortcomings. Like, hitting it like that is so hard. Like, it's too much now. Come on. Like, make your own marriage. It's painful.
But don't you think that she had this in mind before she went on Twitter to make this particular post? She knew that something like this was going to come, that social media was not going to take it easy on her. Don't you think she had that mindset?
At first, I said maybe she just want to trend.
But
I'm sure she didn't expect this hit because it's too much. It's painful with someone who has gone through all what she went through, the hit from left, right, going into depression because of critics and all that. Coming to hear things like this again, it may push her into something we don't wish for. Because comments like this can actually push someone. Oh, come on, bro. Depression is real. Like,
we know depression is real. I mean, come on, everyone.
So I think it's
once in a while.
It's uncalled for. It's too much. They should just let the sleeping dog lie.
In that situation, in that case, on that note, we let that sleeping dog between Tega and she wanting to start her own marriage show lie, because if she continues like this, social media will give it to her. Now let's talk a bit about the ongoing BB Niger.
Okay.
We have a video we'll be showing to our viewers in the next couple of seconds. But before we do that, some of the housemates that are up for eviction, let me just take you through their names. So on the list of the housemates who are up for eviction this Sunday, hopefully they get to stay in the house again. So Adekunle is nominated for possible eviction.
Adekunle is strong.
You believe Adekunle is strong?
He's strong,
You think Adekunle is really strong?
He's strong out there, yeah.
And Alison, our very own Sakura babe. Our very own Sakura
I'm
babe.
not sure about Alison.
You're not sure about
that thing she's doing with Hermes. I don't think it will stay there.
And that brings me to another person who's also in the up for nominated for eviction this weekend is Bella. Bella is up for possible eviction this weekend, something that a lot of people didn't quite expect, but Bella is up for possible eviction.
I feel she's safe.
We feel Bella is safe. We feel Bella is safe.
People are so interested in this couple thing. The love. As for me, I love love. I love to love. I love to love. I support her, and I know there are people behind there. There are people who are supporting. Okay. So I think she will be safe. Yeah.
And Dotto is also up for possible eviction this Sunday.
Dotto is someone I don't understand in that house.
Dotto has this kind of reserve, you know. He's just there, but
you know those people, you don't hear about them, but they're just hiding somewhere, and you'll be shocked they'll get to the end. Even if they don't win, they'll get to the end. They are just the silent breaker. They break through.
And for the past weeks now, looking at how people have been voting for Dotto whenever he comes up for, or whenever he's nominated for eviction, it seems to be pulling a lot of crowd.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Silently, just as he said.
Yeah, silently. And he's just there doing his thing, and he's being supported by invisible people. Invisible force backing him up. That is the reason why he's staying in the house.
And our very own MS.
MS, the king.
The king of all. He was the head of house last week.
Yeah.
And this time around,
I think twice.
He has won it twice, and this time around, he's up for possible eviction. You know how social media came up with stories that Hermes is a fake housemate. Honestly, from my side, I still feel Hermes is a fake housemate based on reports we've gotten. But I was discussing with you earlier on before we came live on air. You were saying that you still don't feel Hermes is a fake housemate.
I don't think he's fake.
You don't think he's a fake housemate?
Because all the fake housemates, like Ebuka during the live show, he tells us this person is fake. He's not a real housemate. But as for Hermes, I don't think, because he was part of those who enter the house earlier on, so I don't feel, and I wish he's not a fake housemate. I wish he's not a fake housemate because I really like his energy and vibe in the house, you know.
Yeah, and our very own in Ghana they use the phrase "abroshi burger." The guy who always slurs in the house, sheds, is also up for possible eviction.
If I can possibly kick shells out of the house.
Why would you want to do that? I want to know. Why would you want to do that?
It's just too much.
It's too much. It's too much.
Full of himself. Because I don't know if because it's from abroad or something.
It's from which abroad? It's from Nigeria. Now all of us, the blood
United States of Nigeria.
United States of Nigeria.
It's just too. I don't like him. Like
so, Shakes is up for possible eviction this weekend.
He's leaving.
Please don't conclude. His fans might be watching.
They should come for me. I'm ready.
His Abrochi bloggers might be watching.
Shakes is going home. I don't want him there anymore.
And our very own Fina happens to be the head of house for this week. And she's been doing amazing so far.
I believe her. No,
I think it's the first time she's taking the head of house position, right?
Yes.
It's the first time. So, I want our viewers to watch a video now. This video they're going to be watching is what I showed you earlier on of how this, housemates were asked a couple of questions before they came into the house, and Big Brother decided to tag it then and now. Okay. So when you guys watch this video, we'll come and discuss about that to see if they're actually keeping up to what they said in the house. So watch this video. We'll be right back.
One thing I wouldn't be caught doing is talking bad about my friend behind her back or his back. Never.
I just don't think I'll be caught fighting, losing my temper.
Loving somebody, because you will never catch me doing that in the house, because love not scam.
The one thing I will never be caught doing in the house is unnecessary gossip.
Break biggest rules, get into fights.
I will never be caught stealing.
One thing you will not catch me saying in the house is, but you don't fall in love. I never fall in love.
Definitely, I won't let anybody intimidate me.
One thing I will never be caught doing in the house is drinking.
Lying, definitely, and ass licking.
You will never catch me not having fun in the house.
I would never have a fist fight in the house, a physical fist fight in the house, but I love argument, so I'm going to use my words to fight.
I'll never be caught in the house having sex.
So the one thing you're not going to catch me doing in the house is, talking about someone behind their back or saying something I can't say right in front of someone. Now you're not going to have me doing that.
I will never ever have sex in the house.
One thing I wouldn't be caught doing is talking bad about my friend behind her back or his back. Never.
I just don't think I'll be caught fighting, losing my temper.
Loving somebody, because you will never catch me doing that in the house, because love not scam.
The one thing I will never be caught doing in the house is unnecessary gossip.
Break biggest rules, get into fights.
I will never be caught stealing.
One thing you will not catch me saying in the house is, but you don't fall in love. I never fall in love.
Definitely, I won't let anybody intimidate me.
One thing I will never be caught doing in the house is drinking.
Lying, definitely, and ass licking.
You will never catch me not having fun in the house.
I would never have a fist fight in the house, a physical fist fight in the house, but I love argument, so I'm going to use my words to fight.
I'll never be caught in the house having sex.
So the one thing you're not going to catch me doing in the house is, you know, talking about someone behind their back or saying something I can't say right in front of someone. Now, you're not going to have me doing that.
I will never ever have sex in the house.
So, Evan, that was what the housemates had to say before they went into the house. Right, so,
it's funny.
So, which of them? I know we all know that some of the housemates we saw right now, of course, they've been evicted, but majority of them are still in the house. So, whose comments in there do you find more interesting?
Fina.
Why?
In short, I carry hand for Fina.
Why you carry hand for Fina?
I carry hand for Fina. I said, love na scam. That's one thing you can't find here doing is loving. Love na scam.
So what?
Just see now. Fina I carry groovy for head. No, I'm sure like Fina carry groovy for head like national cake. Can you imagine?
So in other words, what some of the housemates have said before they went into the house,
they are going against it.
They went either against it or totally in the opposite direction.
Opposite, they are going this way.
And Shakes, for example, said he would never have beef with anyone in the house.
Shakes has fought with almost, let's say, not almost, he showed everybody in the house, including Big Brother himself. Shakes fought with everybody. Oh, Shakes there. That's why I don't like him. So full of himself. He feels is this, you know, Ajebo, you're not in the same level and all that. You're not in the same level. Oh, Shakes there is the pain in the ass.
But before we wrap up this BB Nigeria update segment, who do you think is going to go home out of this housemates that have been nominated? Give your prediction. So next week, we'll see if your prediction works or not. So now we have, I'll just take you through that. We have Adekunle, we have Alison, we have Bella, and we have Dotun, and we have our very own, the king, as you mentioned, MS, and yes, Chegs, and Fina is the head of house, so she's off eviction today. So out of these names, who do you think is going home this weekend?
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If I'm given the power to kick, I'll kick Shades. I will think twice. Shades is going home again.
Okay. Once you're being biased with that, I'm sure the fans of BB Nigeria, especially those who are following Shakes, are also biased with that. Thank you so much, Evan. Something new. It's always fun to have you in the studio where we have to share our opinions about the BB Nigeria bit, and I'm so sure
with this something you're calling. We cannot do you something.
Take it to the Thank you so much for passing through the studio today. Really appreciate it. All right. So we'll go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, I have an update on why Kim Kardashian and her mom are currently trending. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Sports Therapy. Sports Therapy is a sports and entertainment TV show that deals with previews and reviews from all sporting faculty, from football, basketball, tennis, and boxing. I won't be doing this alone because I have celebrity guests in the studios with me as we discuss their favorite teams and why they support those sporting faculties. This show is segmented into 3 different sections. The first segment delves deep into analysis of the sporting faculty for the day, after which we go to the street to take the views of the people on their favorite teams and predictions. And we give results of the week just passed. The second segment has to do with the celebrity guest in Studio B.
So if we need a striker, I think we need someone else to replace Lacazette for us to get to where the game exactly is.
And the third segment has to do with the trivial games of knowledge.
Mayweather has changed the face of boxing, so I think he is the best.
Catch me live on this station from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. every Wednesday.
Alright, you're welcome back. The program is CEP Xtra, and we are coming to you live from our studios here in Accra, Ghana. If you're just logging on, you've kind of missed a majority of our stories for today, but you can have a replay on our various social media handles. All you just have to do is to subscribe and, of course, follow us, turn on the notification so you can have an update whenever we're back live on. So before we went for that commercial break, we were talking about Big Brother Nigeria update. I know the buzz bus happening in the house, and you of course heard Evelyn predicting who might go home this weekend. So by next week, we should know if a prediction is actually working. Now, away from that, let's talk a bit about something that is coming from the international front. For over the past couple of days now, Kim Kardashian and her mom has been trending. Her mom, Kris, has been trending. The reason is because Ray J, who happens to be Kim Kardashian's ex, came out in a recent revelation revealing that so I'll give you a backstory to this too. So what actually happened is in the year 2007, Kim and Ray was a power couple. Yes, and during their relationship, a leaked sex video of the two of them came out, and that is one of the videos that actually shoots up Kim Kardashian's popularity, making her very, very popular in so many ways. So in a recent interview, Ray J has come out to reveal that that sex tape, the bringing out of that leaked sex tape, was actually orchestrated by Kris Jenner, which is Kim Kardashian's mother. So you get a background now. So to some people, this is coming like a surprise, but to others, this is not a surprise, especially those who have been following living up with the Kardashians, keeping up with the Kardashians for the past couple of years now. They've been tagging Kim as, an international, something. I wouldn't want to mention the name here, but what is happening right now is the fact that Ray J has come out to reveal that Kris Jenner, which is Kim Kardashian's mother, is the one who actually released the sex tape he had with Kim, and that is something a lot of people are not digesting very well. So in bringing her voice to this particular story, Candace Owens, one of America's finest, I would say a controversial person, she's an activist, she's well-spoken, and she's so much abreast with situations like this, has shared her opinion on what she thinks who she thinks Kim and her mom is. Before I continue, I would want you to watch this video. I'll be right back.
One thing I wouldn't be caught doing, a mother, I just had a daughter, that a mother would sit down and watch various tapes of her daughter having sex with a boyfriend out of wedlock, and then say, let's sell this tape. This is the best one. You look the best in this tape. This will make you the most famous. Not only is that disgusting, but then that her plan worked. Kim Kardashian is a billionaire today. And she's, by the way, still selling sex. I now hold the opinion that Kim Kardashian is a prostitute. And I'm not going to edit this opinion. Kim Kardashian is a prostitute. Her mother is a pimp. Worse than a prostitute, Kim Kardashian is a corpse.
That was Candace Owens lashing out on Kim and her mom over the deliberate release of Kim's sex tape with Ray J. So for those of you who might not know her, Candace Owens is an American conservative influencer, auto talk show host, political commentator, and activist. She's widely known, and she speaks her mind the way she feels it. She has been at this, the whole Kardashian family backs for the past couple of years, and that is why she was boldly saying what she was saying in that particular video you just saw right now. And I think it's something that a lot of people, as I made mention earlier on, it's not a surprise to a couple of people, but it's still a surprise to some people, especially to parents who would believe that Kris Jenner, Kim Kardashian's mother, would actually approve for a sex tape of her daughter to be released just to get the daughter popularity. We'll see how this pans out in the coming days. In as much as Kim Kardashian has not come out to give a response to Ray J's revelation, we're hoping that in the coming days she would say something. But what come on, wait till Kim will really talk. The question is, what will Kim say in this particular situation? Because it's spelled out plain black over there. We'll see how that pans out in the coming days. Now, away from that, those are the trendy stories happening over the past couple of days now, and it's Friday, as I made mention early on. If you're planning on going for some events, especially if you're in Ghana, looking out for some events that are taking place in Accra, Ghana. So upcoming event taking place today. So today's event at 7 p.m. is the Red Room taking place at Mood Bar Ghana, and at also 7 p.m. at Kwesi So is having a live performance at the Woods GH, and 8 p.m. Garage Fridays is taking place at garage._gh, and 9 p.m. Live North and the Soho Band is taking place at Soho Accra, 9 p.m. today. So also 9 p.m. Makosa with at Jamie Stone 11 is taking place at the Harness Circle. So yes, if you're looking to go and do some Makosa moves today, Friday, that is the right place to be. Also 9 p.m. Michelangelo 1_2's birthday bash is taking place at Cloud9 Nightclub in Accra, Ghana. Something you might want to check out if you're also looking for good music as well. And also at 10 p.m. Beat Friday with at Kojo Manuel is taking place at Front Back, Accra. You know Front Back because we've been bringing you about the event taking place at Front Back for the past couple of weeks now. And thank God it's Friday with DJ_Vit Things is taking place at Aliba GH at 10 p.m. today. And 11:59 p.m. today, grand opening with at 2W Bonus is taking place at the_Cosmopolitan GH. And at 12 noon, Kruma Friday with at the Tuna PGH is taking place at Krona_the club. So these are basically events that are taking place this weekend starting from today, Friday. So if you're looking at something to do, something you want to do to stretch out your legs and of course let the weekend start for you on a very relaxed mood, you might want to check out all these various events I just made mention for you. So the weekend has officially started, as I made mention earlier on. If you're not attending this event, you might probably be in your house having a good time with your boo, with your popcorn, and stick to your Netflix and of course enjoy some quality time together. Whatever the situation is for you, make sure that the weekend for you ends super amazing so that Monday you're already refreshed and ready to go for the beginning of the week. Once again, my name is Kelvin and the program has been EP Xtra. We came to you live from our studios here in Accra, Ghana. I want to say a very big thank you to the entire team that put up today's Friday's edition together, and of course to my colleague Irene Parks, who you saw early on in the streets, asking a cross-section of the Ghanaian public what they think about the high rate of living in Ghana. A lot of people are still talking. If you have opinions about that, just go down on our comment section. We might have it said in our subsequent episodes right here on EP Xtra. And I also want to say very thank you to my guest Evelyn something. She said I should be careful with the so I'll be careful with it. So I hope to have it next week when we have a review of the BB Niger house and all the happenings there. Woto bus in the house. I'll be back on Monday with another EP Xtra. Until then, my name is Kelvin Fnk. Have a great weekend.
Welcome to Sports Therapy. Sports Therapy is a sports and entertainment TV show that deals with previews and reviews from all sporting faculties, from football, basketball, tennis, and boxing. I won't be doing this alone because I have celebrity guests in the studios with me as we discuss their favorite teams and why they support those sporting faculties. This show is segmented into 3 different sections. The first segment delves deep into analysis of the sporting faculty for the day, after which we go to the streets to take the views of the people on their favorite teams and predictions. And we give results of the week just passed. The second segment has to do with the celebrity guest in Studio B.
So if we need a striker, I think we need someone else to replace Lacazette for us to get to where the game exactly is.
And the third segment has to do with the trivial games of knowledge.
Mayweather has stayed in the face of Boston, so I think he is the best.
Catch me live on this station from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. every Wednesday.
Hi, when it comes to trending stories in the world of entertainment, you need an authentic platform to keep you updated.
That's where we come in with EP Xtra on EP Radio TV.
On EP Xtra, we bring you the most informative and interesting stories in the world of entertainment.
Coupled with the general public opinion on trending issues, we also bring you podcasts on social media.
A segment on EP Xtra which highlights on social media trends for the day. So join me, Kelvin Fnk.
And me, Irene Parks. With me, your hot gossip.
At this time, live on EP Radio TV Africa. Follow us on our various social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
EP Xtra, your infotainment hub.